What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and today I'm excited to announce the release of my Air Raid Playbook. This is my created playbook I've been using in my Arkansas Pine Bluff Dynasty, and I figure it'd be a good time to go ahead and release this to you all before Season 2 started. I've had several people ask about the file, and I feel pretty confident in where it's at, but we're going to cover all the details in this video. Now we're going to start off with the main folder, and as usual I'm going to have links below in the description. And in the main folder, nothing really changes. I still got my folder where I have all the older versions of anything that I have. We got the PG Master Changes list, which we'll look at here in a little bit. And here is Air Raid version 1. I don't think I'll ever have to make a version 2, but if I do, I'll definitely put it in this folder. And of course, Master version 2 playbook is still in there. I'll work on version 3 somewhere down the road. Let's go to the changes list, and if you notice, I got two tabs slash sheets. I got the Master tab, then I got a new Air Raid tab, and this is where I kept all of my notes for this particular playbook. And I've only adjusted 3 formations. This is the Mike Leach version. I kept it really simple. It's pretty much nothing but gun spread, gun 2-back slot, and gun trip. So if anybody has any interest in the notes and kind of what I literally changed in terms of which plays were really named and which routes were fixed, all of that stuff is right here. Now before we head out to the field, I want to talk about the website. When you're here and you're not at the video itself, you can always go up to start here and go to PC Gaming Guide. This is where I keep all of my PC gaming info, and that includes when you go down to the table of contents, you select NCAA Football 06 Playbook Editor. Here's all the information I have. This is the link to the playbook editor itself that Josh made, which is an incredible app. The playbook files link, that goes to the folder that you just saw. And then below that is my playlist of all of the playbook editor related videos that I have, and the Air Raid version 1 video, which you are seeing now, will go here once it goes up. Okay, so now let's head out into the field and we can briefly look at the offense in general. Now, starting off again, gun spread, all curl. This is all Air Raid stuff, straight up. I try to make it as Air Raid as I could. You got all curl, then you got F dive, Y stick. F dive, this is Air Raid terminology. You always like to have the halfback as like their F position, so that's why I called it as such. Then you got Y stick. Pretty simple there. Then you got one mesh. I could have made a couple of different mesh concepts, but I didn't really have enough room for it. Then you got F off tackle. Then you got Y corner. Then you got shallow. I could have done various shallow cross concepts, but I didn't have enough room for it. F direct, and you got Y cross. That's a big staple. Y sail. QB choice. I kept that one in there. H wheel. Then you got fade out. Speed option. Then you got verts. I know this doesn't look like typical verts. We got 4 vertical routes, but you got 4 vertical stems that you see right there. So that's enough for me. Plus, you just get better route spacing with something like this, and it attacks pretty much the entire field. So I like that version of it. Then you got L screen. Technically, in the Air Raid world, a lot of them use this far left wide receiver. They just call him L. The one on the far right, they put him as an R. So that's why I called it L screen. You could flip it and it technically becomes like R screen. Then you got smash. Smash, you would normally see these 2 deep out routes as flag / corner routes. But I like these deep outs a little bit better. I think they work just a little bit smoother in this game, and that's why I had to make a couple adjustments to some of these original concepts, because we're still trying to fit it to 06 to make it work a little bit better there. And then you got F screen. This is just another basic screenplay you've seen me use a little bit in the Duke Dynasty. I love the look of it. You got man beaters on one side with a good zone beater on the other. Then you go over to gun trips. Not a whole lot changes. You're just switching the formation. You're moving your H receiver over to the right. All curl, same thing. And then you got F dive, H stick this time. You got the H stick right there. And then you got mesh. In this case, I always like the motion H back over. Then you got your typical mesh. So you get a little bit of motion stuff in there. I wanted to include a little bit of that. F off tackle. Then you got more wide corner. Then you got shallow. Technically, this is a drive concept. Then you got QB choice. Then you got Y cross. Y sail. Again, all of these plays are in the same spots. H wheel, this would be another motion opportunity that I would use there. Fade out, I could motion H back over 2 if I wanted to. Then you got QB off tackle. Then you got verts. I just moved the dig over to the other side. F screen, this is going to the left side, but it's still the same as what we saw earlier. And you got smash, this is another motion opportunity to move that guy over. Then you got a Y screen, which is that slot screen from the original game. Now, one thing you'll notice before I head into the next formation is I kind of have these in order. I have all the run plays down the middle, keep it simple where everything is at, and then I typically, for the most part, have like my best left hash plays on the left column. All curl, mesh, shallow, Y sail, fade out, as is without flipping it. That's why you see F screen over here. That's kind of why I kept them on the left side. But you notice some of these plays can go off either hash. Technically, I can run all curl on the right hash if I felt like it. Same with, for example, I can run mesh to the right because I got a swing. Same with shallow. I could keep it on the right side if I wanted to. So you're not beholden to only using these on the left hash. Same over on this side. I think I have like Y cross, this shallow route can make it go either hash. So you got a lot of opportunity here. You can flip these plays, do whatever you feel like you need to. And of course, smash is a mirrored concept. You can run off either hash. That's why I kept it in the middle column. So the last formation that is affected in this playbook is gun to back slot. And it's the exact same stuff again. So we're going to head into all curl right in the same spot. You notice all of my shorter passing routes start at the very top, and it gets a little bit deeper as you keep on going. Then you got H dive. It's no longer F dive, but now it's H dive. Then you got Y stick, then meshed, and half H direct and Y corner. Then you got shallow and QB draw, then Y cross. They're all in the same spots as they were before. Speed option, H wheel. You got fade out. That's a little motion opportunity if you want to bring your H down into the slot. Then all of a sudden you got gun spread. I left a couple of the running back option plays in this formation. I thought they were pretty good. Just a bit of a change up if you needed it. In 4 verts, it's the exact same thing, except I can motion the H down to the slot, and now you're back to running basic verts again. There is smash. I put it to the left only because I had an extra run play, so I kept all the run plays in the middle. Then you got F screen, which is on the right because that's my zone beater. That's why I kept it on the right. So from this point, you can actually start running some stuff. There's not a whole lot to really see here. You've seen me run a few of these things already. Very simple things here. Good job by C-Dub, a friend of mine. He done a good job with the Mississippi State uniforms. I hope I can do it justice here. But just simple things here, not a whole lot. Just a very fun offense. It's going to be even more fun if my receivers can catch it here. I'm going to go over to, now let's go to gun spread and try to run something else. Let's go like wide corner. And we can go up against something like this. That's fine. Dude, he looks open over the middle. Nice little slant route right there. Looks like they're going zone again. We can head to the wheel or to the halfback. A little play there. Back to zone again. Looks like they're keeping it pretty soft underneath. And I'll go to him. Now they're going man. Looks like they're bringing everybody. We can probably go over the top. I'm going to see if my wide receiver can handle it. And he makes another drop. So there it is. I mean, I could show you another play or two, but you've seen me run some of these plays already. One thing I can show you is like some motion opportunities. For example, what would be a good one? Like we could do this mesh. Say I got mesh. It's on the left column. I like to play it on the left hash. So they're going zone. In this case, what I can do is I can bring this over. Now all of a sudden it's gun spread again. Nothing changes from the original formation. I can go over here and go to the shallow if needed. Now they're going man. I could still get in the habit of bringing this guy over. This is a great little man beater right here. I went to the wrong guy. That helps. Good job, Al. We'll try this again. We'll go over here. I forgot. He's an R1. They're going cover 0, but I'm going to go over to the mesh. To that guy right there. Look at that. We're going to get some good gains out of that one. We're going to get 6 points maybe. Yeah, great play. So hopefully you're going to enjoy this playbook. Again, I don't think I'll need to make a version 2. But if I do, there'll be significant changes, or I'm going to add a formation. But I don't know if that'll happen, but I think we're going to get more than enough out of these 3 formations. You're only going to get, in the grand total things, like 12 to 13 brand new passing plays. So it's out of the same 3 formations, but you can do a lot of things with them, though. So it's a very simplistic offense. That's why it's been working for over 30 years. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it, and I hope you do as well. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.